What up, this is Lucas from BASSIN. Today, Will and I are going to be going over our top 3 favorite lures to throw during late winter and early spring and mid-spring. So this first rig is actually really good for like mid-spring. It's really good for bed fishing too. This is a bed fishing crawl rig. What I got on here is I got a bullet weight, I have the offset hook, and a rage crawl. This is, again, really good for agitating like the beds of bass, because the bass are going to be really guarding their beds for most of the early to mid-spring. So what you're going to do is when you throw this in, you can throw it right on the rocks. You're going to agitate them a lot, especially the smallmouth. They'll be really agitated by this, and you'll be able to get a lot of bed fish off this. Next thing that is very good. This is a jig head. This is a bladed jig head with a saucy swimmer on it. This is also good for early spring and late winter smallmouth, and even largemouth too, because this can really dive super deep because it is pretty heavy, and you're gonna be able to dive deep, and you're gonna get some good up and down action, as well as some side to side like minnow action, which is really good, because after the winter they'll definitely be very hungry, so they're gonna be aggressive, which is very good. And the last thing that I got is I have two here. I have just 2 crankbaits. Crankbaits are always really good to throw in late winter because, again, these are gonna agitate the fish a lot, especially because these can dive if you crank them hard. So these are actually really good for late winter for largemouth and smallmouth.
Hey guys, this is Will from BASSIN, and here are my top 3 baits to use this upcoming spring. So first off, I have a fluke. You Texas rig it, you can drop shot it, you can really do anything with it. It has good action, it looks like a dying shad, just like slowly floating in the water. For number 2, I have any type of bladed bait, so I have a spinner bait over here, and I have a chatter bait, and any just type of bait with like blades and like spoons on it, because if it's flashy, then the fish will come up from their beds and be a little bit more aggressive. So yeah, that's my second one. And the last one, I have a jig with a crawl on it, like just what like Lucas said, kind of just like floats and like drags across their bed. Hopefully they'll bite it, you know, like free snack kind of. So yeah, the jig looks really good with the crawl. So yeah, those are my top 3.